EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western New York. Welcome to the new Highmark Stadium, the home of the Bills. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Buffalo. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9
yards. A tackle by Jalen Johnson.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
It's now 3rd.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 2nd and long coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench. for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalif Raymond to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking a shot downfield. He's got it.
Williams pass complete to Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. To the outside, the catch made by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
1st down.
Once again, it's Cook. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bills 1st down.
34-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7,
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And a strong 1st down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
By Kobe Bryant. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. This one not quite on target. That was too much, and that one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Oh my goodness, it's 4th down. You've got your hands on the ball in the end zone. You've got to pull it in. Even if you know the contact's coming, that is a catch you've got to have.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. Not much. Second and long coming up.
The tackle made by Devin Wood. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This is caught at the 2. And he's got another one. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point try by Bass. He gets it to go, and the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Bears 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. They convert downfield, but it is caught. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Come to the line for second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now Williams. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26
that one
yards.
Good for 26 yards.
And the Bears first
They'll
down.
come up now. Again, good news. It's first and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He's going to take a shot downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was defended by
So I don't hate
Tyreek
the decision,
Stevenson.
Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Third and 3.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Tyler Bass to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Buffalo.
get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Raymond now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Finding space inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down, Bears.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass.
to Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Chicago.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. First and 10, and it's Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. Good running inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They face second down and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
Chubb on the tackle. 4 yards
From the 46. Here's second down and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way. Eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw is Williams. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. See what they have for second and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Bears.
Now Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So they have it 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Williams pass, intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get that to Moore and couldn't connect. It'll be 2nd down.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
And the Bills.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw again, it's Allen. There's that man again, another catch. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air once more is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That's good.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore.
On the coverage.
And that'll set up 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bears.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that 1st down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On the handoff, this is Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Bills' 1st down. 1st and 10.
So it's a win here for the Bills. And right away you can point. Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. And would this be an opening statement to remember? They're going to line up for an onside kick. Well, that's one you don't really see all that often. Declare a 1st quarter onside kick. The hands team takes care of it. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They would love to have this kind of success on the ground in this one. 18 yards to begin the game. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up
second and a yard.
At the Titans' 16-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Only a yard on that one, down to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now third and goal coming up.
From the 5-yard line.
Here's Williams. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They run. It's the former Nittany Lion, Nicholas Singleton. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll come up to third and 3. From the gun, here's Ward. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray.
From the 35, here's second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Bears in possession, here to start the second quarter, as they've got it starting third down and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Odunze in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Rome finds the end zone for Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears move out on top. 14-0.
14. Titans, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Here's Ward now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's got a man. That's Tate. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Titan first down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
We'll toss this right side to Singleton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Running is Singleton. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Over the middle, he's got Tate. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, Not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing is Ward. He'll spot the four Longhorns. Gunnar Helm. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and 2. Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Chimray DK. Touchdown Titans. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Titans 7. Joey Sly.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over first
and that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down. Rome Odunze was the intended receiver.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Ward. That is holding left side by Tate. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Eilmaner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are
Makes
back
the score
within 4
Bears
at 14 to 10.
Titans 10. Cairo Santos.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's caught over the middle by Ileman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards to begin half number 2.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On first down, Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
No gain on the play.
On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
And he's going to give them some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
First down.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Williams. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play. And I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
21 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Here's a handoff to Swift. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
He was brought down by
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Ward. Rolling right. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now they'll bring up 2nd and long. Here's Ward. And that's going to make 3rd down much more manageable. Good yardage there on the scramble.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing, Ward. The catch made by Tate. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Ward to throw again. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Ward. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
23-yard line.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Flipper. 13.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Devin Bush.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll look deep. Left sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
This one is cooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Going to start on the ground here with Manunga. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
33-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A run here with Swift. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Bears 27, Titans 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Play action. Ward. He'll go up top with this one. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they picked.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Made by Devin Bush. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Second down out the window. You're backed up here for 3rd down. Here's Lamar. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds near that marker, but pretty clearly behind it, Brock. So still a couple of yards to go. It is 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Running for it. Here's Henry. This will work out. They scrape together 4 yards there on 4th and 2. And they've got 1st and 10.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it. And when you execute like they just did, you'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Putting the tight end in motion. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Johnson taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Negative yardage on that last play, even as they completed the pass. So a tough 3rd and 13 now. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move, headed right. He's got his man. This is Walker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Chased out to his right. Looking end zone, but way too much on it. It goes through and incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Lamar back to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. All right, not sure of the thinking here with the lead, but they're trying an onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's a gain of 2.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
And he will get the first, but boy, that was close. They've got it by less than a yard.
Gain on the play. And the Bears.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Soldier Field after this. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Odunze's got it, right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
14 yards. That's good for a Bears First down.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now second down throw for Williams. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Luther Burden, a 19-yard score. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they get the point their opponents could not get, Brock, and they've got a 7-6 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson throwing here. Forced out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
And a big chunk picked up on that play, over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of
The Bears decide to call their first time out.
And the Bears
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Offense is set, first and 10. From the red zone on first. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Ravens will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their shots downfield.
Jackson to throw on second. He's going to try another deep one here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now it's Jackson. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. 10 seconds to go in on half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
And it's 3 and out.
Fourth and forever coming up. And they're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. First down, here's Swift. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nandi Matabike making that stop. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 47-yard line.
They run the counter with Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On third down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fourth down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
This is Henry to start the drive. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Now here's Lamar. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one himself. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Henry can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock, but that 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision. We're back, offense lining up to go for it as we begin our final frame. Again to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 2 yards out. On the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will
all right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Ravens 12, Bears 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. To throw is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Williams to throw. Holds in. Again, it's Swift. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Swift on second down. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, Williams. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. That'll be the first and more. Touchdown, Chicago! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they take a 5-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Bateman, the motion man left. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Ravens trailing by 5. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now it's Lamar. Andrews has it, work in the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Baltimore.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's Henry on the counter. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knock down that runner.
Needs something big. It's 3rd and long. To throw. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Setting up to pass. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now. Has his man. It's caught by Andrews. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Thomas on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their
Offense into the shotgun
line.
set as they line this up. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Incomplete.
You know, kid, I'm not sure even if they complete that, right, if they get themselves into field goal range, but now every yard and every second is a premium. This is where all your situational practice work has got to come to perfection.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Lining up for one final snap. One final shot here. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths.